This HAN Network video is brought to you by The Dock Shop. On the campus of New Canaan High School, this is the HAN Network's 2017 Winter Sports Tour. I'm Frank Ardito, sitting alongside the Rams wrestling captains for the upcoming season. They are Christian Sibbett, Luigi DeRubeis, Nate Sibbett, and Hersam Kazlauskas. Boys, thank you so much for taking time with us this afternoon. Christian, let me start with you, and let's talk about the emotions of being back onto the mats now with the start of the winter season and the team.
So excited to be back on the mat after a long football season. It's always good to get back in the wrestling room. It's really a great feeling to be back on the mat. A little rusty, but it's coming along well.
And Luigi, let's talk a little bit about these first few weeks of practice now. What's been the mantra of the team? What are you guys really working on right now?
Yeah, usually we start off pretty rough and, it's not all smooth. A lot of people are struggling and stuff, It's hard. But actually this team has come together really strong so far, and we're all working really hard, and I'm impressed.
Nate, you've also made that transition from football to wrestling along with Christian and with Harrison. What has that transition been like, and what's been the toughest part for you so far?
Just the conditioning part has been tough. It's different conditioning-wise. Football is really explosive sprints. Wrestling is long-term. You're wrestling 3 periods, grueling. It's tough. You're using all your muscles. So really just trying to get back in shape here.
Harrison, we were just talking before, and you guys, your first match will be a tournament up at Pomparog. Talk a little bit about that match, what you're expecting out of the team, what you want to see the guys get out of that.
We're expecting a lot of good things. The team's been working really hard, and we're seeing a lot of improvements from kids that are not that comfortable with the sport yet. And last year we did pretty good at that tournament, so we're hoping to do the same this year. Yeah.
And let's talk about the early matches in the season. What do you really want to see the guys accomplish early on to set themselves up to be successful when it comes time for the postseason tournaments?
For every match you live, you learn. So there's a lot of things that, kids are going to make mistakes. You just got to learn from them and then, go to practice the next day, work on it as best you can. That's what we're doing. So.
And Nate, now you look back to last season, the Rams starting to have success again later on in the year. We saw a great showing from you guys at FCIAC. How do you build off that season now and continue moving forward here in 2017?
We have a lot of guys coming back for this season, a lot of starters. I think it's important that those starters stay strong and, again, make those appearances at FCIAC, and hopefully we'll have some younger guys fill in those weight classes as well and make appearances in the top 6 spots there, getting us points.
And Luigi, outside of this group that's sitting here, who are some of those other guys that we should keep an eye out for that are going to be impactful for the Rams?
Yeah, we've had a lot of new guys join us that are really strong, including Tyler Sung, Justin Mastriani, who are nationally ranked people. We also got Jack Stewart, who's going to be a great addition to the team this year again. And, of course, we got us and the varsity returners.
And Christian, just the last question here being, when we finish this season and look back at the 2017-2018 Wrestling Rams, what do you think is going to make this group special compared to those of the past?
Our plan is to be the best wrestling team that's ever come through this school. We've got the people to do it. Our room is really strong right now. We're all working to improve each other, and I think with the work ethic that this team has, we can do it.
Well, we're excited to see what you guys are bringing to the match. Thank you so much for taking time with us today. We want to wish you best of luck moving forward this season.
Thank you.
Alongside the wrestling captains at New Canaan High School, this is the HAN Network's 2017 Winter Sports Tour. Stay tuned as we roll on through the rest of the conference.